welcome back to another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise. We are in Season 2 of this franchise series, Week 9. Today, action against the Cleveland Browns. And this is going to be an interesting one, because not only are they a pretty good team, but they're also one of the teams where I really pity the fans, because, you know, living in Cleveland, and then, of course, you're going to pick your local team. But then that team is the Cleveland Browns, and they sometimes make decisions that are just mind-boggling. Not only from a moral standpoint, like signing a player like DeShaun Watson, who's clearly not that clean, but then again, giving him a huge deal, which is going to handicap the rest of the team as well. So that's just absolutely insane to me. So today, I would really like to get a win here against this team, sort of rub DeShaun's nose in it a little bit. We don't have that much to do. We've got the players ready to negotiate, of course. Scouting college players, not going to do that. Check out the Cleveland Browns. They look to be a tough team. 92 offense, 89 defense, 90 overall. And then we will be taking care of weekly strategy, upgrades, and then the game, of course. So let's kick things off here. Let's take a look at the players that are ready to negotiate. We've got DeWayne up for negotiations. We've got Jordan Williams up for negotiations as well. DeWayne is my starting left outside linebacker, so naturally I want to keep him. But he's asking for a lot of money, though. A lot of money here for this position, and he doesn't really want to stay. We'll just be taking a look here at what we can offer him, what we want to offer him. The neutral offer is 3.1 mil, and I'm going to be working from this one here. Let's go like this. 3.5, 7-year deal. Let's see. That's a good offer. Glad we got the deal done. All right, so DeWayne signs with us. That is good. We still have 41 mil cap space. Should be able to fit all these players into that sum. Jordan Williams, he's 25, 76 rated. He's just one of our backup cornerbacks. We have Byron Murphy Jr., we've got Andrew Booth Jr., we've got Mekhi Blackmon, then we've got Jay Ward, and so on and so forth. So we have quite a few here on this position. Is he a player that we really need to keep around? Let me just take a look here. Out of Vanderbilt, speed, acceleration, jumping is good, agility, man coverage, press. So that, of course, is looking interesting. He's not that much of a standout player. Solid, I would say. He has picks from time to time. Let's just take a look at the roster setup here. It's always better to look at this directly. The contract negotiations view is a little bit limited. So we've got Byron Murphy who's fit again, by the way, which is awesome. We've got Andy Booth Jr., we've got Mekhi Blackmon, then it's Jordan Williams, then it's a Caleb Evans, and then it's Jay Ward. So these two pretty close together. Out of these two, I would probably rate a Caleb Evans higher than Jordan Williams, simply because Caleb Evans is a little bit younger, he's a little bit quicker, and he's not missing that much regarding the overalls. But my starting three cornerbacks are just that much better that I really am questioning if I should give him a deal. In the practice squad, we also have a cornerback in Caleb Barnes, but he's not really looking like a contender for the starting spot, of course. So, yeah, I think that is that. I'm not going to be giving him a deal. Let's just wait and see what happens. By the way, we have moved past the trade deadline, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we can't really do anything. We could release him, would incur a penalty. And then what we could do is we could go looking for a similar cornerback in the free agents pool. Just putting that out there as a possibility. It's not like I want to do that right now. But you know, someone like Pat Peterson, 81 rated, or Bryce Callahan are immediately on the same level, but will be out of our hair after this season. I think I'm going to be keeping him on the roster for the time being. If there would have been a very young, fantastic player here somewhere, then I would of course have gone for this player, but not like this. I think we're well set. We're just going to keep Jordan Williams on the payroll for the moment. We're going to decide towards the end of the season. All right, next up, let's check out the Browns roster. Here he is in all his morning glory. Deshaun Watson, 27 years old, 83 overall. Alex Garcia, a rookie, is here. Dorian T. Robinson and Kellen Mond. So they've got 4 quarterbacks, which is interesting, I would say. Deshaun Watson with a startup trait. He's got those ratings. He is not a bad QB looking at it from a game perspective. Looking at it from a human perspective, I just don't think that he's a very highly rated human being. Let's just put it that way. Using his influence and his fame to sort of do what he likes. That is at least my interpretation of things. You know, if it's one woman that comes forward, yeah, so be it. Might even be a fluke, might be someone wants a paycheck, but you should listen to that as well. But then if it's so many, well, you just have to listen to it. And this is what's happening now, luckily. And yeah, just have to see if the Browns will ever have their player play for them. Is this in the, yeah, there you go. It's this insane contract, 55 guaranteed each season, and just a massive amount of cash. Massive, and he's just not worth it. I think there are other quarterbacks that can do the same as he can, and I don't know why they're banking on him completely. All right, running back room: Nick Chubb, freight trade, 27.99, and X Factor Trey Sermon behind him, 24.72. Nick Chubb, of course, a fantastic, brutal, dangerous running back, and yeah, just really fantastic here. I like him. I really like him. He's extremely good. He's extremely powerful, and he'll just stomp you into the ground if you're not careful. Fullback Bradley Triangan, a rookie. Nothing more to say to that. The wide receiving room: we've got Amari Cooper here, who the Browns signed from the Cowboys after they let him go for absolutely nothing. So now we've got an interesting pairing here. I think Amari Cooper is a good wide receiver. He didn't really show and deliver that much with the Cowboys in the last season, but maybe he can show some more here. Elijah Moore, 23.89. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 24.86. Anthony Schwartz injured. David Bell, and then Marcus Stevenson. Interesting wide receiving room. Is actually way better than I expected it. Even with Amari Cooper injured, we've got Elijah Moore, 23.89, and Donovan Peoples-Jones, 2 super solid, very nice wide receivers, 1 and 2. Elijah Moore joining the Cleveland Browns here after starting out with the Jets. In real life, he's still with the Jets, of course, but an interesting trade transfer here. Tight end: David Njoku and Harrison Bryant, then AJ Henning, a rookie. I really like David Njoku. I used him in quite a few rebuilds that I did, and he's just such a powerful, really tough tight end. It's a big dude. Like him a lot. Like his style of play. A little bit sad that he's with the Browns, but there we go. Left tackle: Jedrick Wills Jr. A fantastic left tackle, 24.87. Start of trade: Charles Yancey, a rookie who also looks pretty nice with a hidden depth right here. This is cool. His neck looks like I'm going to be scared. I'm dreaming badly of this neck, but there we go. It's just really straight with the low shoulder pads. Should be a little bit higher. But Jedrick Wills, very good left tackle. Left guard: Joel Bitonio, super solid veteran. Julius Jenkins, a rookie, behind him at center. Ethan Pocic, 28.78, and Luke Whippler is the backup at the center position. Probably I would be going with Luke Whippler here. Doesn't look too bad out of the 2023 draft. Wyatt Teller, 28.92, the right guard. Colby Gossett, the backup. Wyatt Teller, has he always been there? Quick checkup here. Buffalo, yeah, Cleveland for quite a while. Super good right guard. Jack Conklin on right tackle, 29.85. JD Holden. And Jack Conklin, just also a pretty solid right tackle. I used him in the Crusaders rebuild franchise series, and he was pretty good there actually. Left edge: Ogbonia Okoronkwo, a very solid edge. Bryce Sparks is a rookie out of the CPU draft. He is from Oklahoma, and looking at the acceleration, finesse moves, tackle, really good left edge, dangerous. Right edge is Myles Garrett. He's unstoppable force, X Factor, We've got Josh Beverly, another rookie behind him. And Myles Garrett is, I don't think I have to introduce him, but he's just such a good right edge in real life. In the game, he's even the #1 ranked right end. Not sure if I agree with that, but we'll just leave it at that. D-tackle, Dalvin Tomlinson. Then we've got Kavosi Smoke. We've got Jerome Lewis and Perrion Winfrey. Perrion Winfrey not looking too bad actually, 23.76. Jerome Lewis looking better, 23.78. Even better, Kavosi Smoke, 21.80. Does he have the hit death rate? No. And Dalvin Tomlinson, who was with the Vikings in the 2021 season, and he really worked out a lot, and now he's lost so much weight. I think he's with the Vikings right now, but really looking very fit. But here, dangerous D-tackle gonna be opposing us. Left outside linebacker, Nolan Smith Jr., 22.80. I've got Jacob Phillips, and I've got DeShaun Rawls. Nolan Smith Jr., 22, out of the real 2023 draft. Was he always with the Browns? Nah, he was drafted by the Philly Eagles and then snapped up by the Browns here. This is in a custom roster. This sometimes happens because the contracts are not really able to be worked out that well or edited. So there we go. Mid linebacker Zayden Collins, formerly of the Arizona Cardinals, really buffing the team here. A very good mid linebacker Anthony Walker Jr., 28.82, very solid duo. Now we've got Otis Leach and Buddy Johnson completing the room here. Actually, really dangerous looking room. Right outside linebackers Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, 23.91. Oh my god. Luckily for us, he's injured, so we're not going to be facing him, but he looks absolutely terrifying. And William Quinkeo, 26.67. He's actually a player that we had in our books for a while, but then we let him go. And he's snapped up by the Browns here. Cornerback, Denzel Ward, 26.94. Greg Newsome, the second. We've got Martin Emerson Jr., Tyson Huntington, and Tavarius Mussey. Two rookies out of the CPU draft. Martin Emerson Jr., Greg Newsome, the second, and Denzel Ward are fan-freaking-tastic cornerbacks. Luckily, none of these have a superstar depth trait, because that would give them abilities that would make them even worse, even more dangerous. But as it stands, we were just facing a very solid secondary with good complementary players. Free safety is Juan Thornhill, 27.83. TJ Merville behind him. Juan Thornhill, where did he come from? He's not a Brown initially, no, Kansas City Chief. All right, there we go. Strong safety Grant Delpit, 24.84. and DeAnthony Bell. So you can understand Cade York and Corey Bojorquez are the kicker and the punter respectively, but you can see that this is an extremely tough team, especially on the defensive side of things. 89 defense versus our 88 offense. This is going to be a tough contest. Their offense is also extremely stacked, and yeah, we're just going to be trying to defend the short pass here, limit him as much as we can. We're going to go with the full pad training. We're going to go with all the starters. Let's just focus on getting some more experience points, building the squad. Running inside will be the main strategy on the offensive side. We're also looking pretty solid here. Nobody is really dead tired. Nobody's injured anymore. This is brilliant. And now we have some more focus player action here. One more focus player is available to us. We added Raheem Kindley. Now we have Nate McKenzie here with the starter trade. I actually don't think that is a horrible idea. But I will be just looking through the positions. If there's anybody where I feel like you could need some more help. Out of these players, actually not. Tight end room, nope. Left tackle, no. All these players are looking good. Joe Feliciano. Well, we could try and buff Nick Harris a little bit more, right? Because Joe Feliciano, of course, is the starter here. But if we could get Nick Harris to take over as a starter at some point this season, that would be fantastic. Right guard Steven Vila, this is also a good option. Maybe try and improve him. Brian O'Neill, we've got Darnell right down here, 79 rated. Harrison Phillips, Curtis Weaver, no, Andre Carter. I'm going to trade Andre Carter because he's a starter here. Just want to help him improve. We are going to go for 1 interception, 24 points, makes sense, 250 offensive yards, and no sacks allowed. that is at least something that we can influence. Let's start training. Well, it was probably too optimistic of me to put the starters on the full pads training. Byron Murphy Jr. with another injury, a high ankle sprain this time. How long will that take? I think it's only a week. But again, it is again a blow here. We're already missing him. Jesus, man. Come on, Byron. Can you quit being a sissy and just step it up? This is really painful. Again, we are not going to line up in our best lineup. I think for the most part, everything here is going to stay unchanged. Just going to be checking the cornerback room. Booth Blackmon. Yeah, it's the same as it was before. I will be putting these players slightly higher just to give them maybe more reps, more experience. We can always backfill that. There is no problem. We have the depth, but it's just a little bit painful that there's an injury again. I mean, guys. All right, there we go. Boom. Another focus player with this. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, so now we have 6 focus players next week. That is awesome. And then what else are we going to do? Let's upgrade some players. Alexander Madison. Here we go. Kaboom. 91. And as I said, I'm going to be upgrading him to be an elusive back as high as I can. And after that, we're going to be upgrading power back. And you will see it'll make a world of a difference because he'll start running over players left, right, and center. Cleveland gets an upgrade. Ed Ingram gets an upgrade. This is awesome. Our offensive line really shaping up to be more solid over time. Nigel Sowell gets an upgrade. This is great. I do hope that we can push him into the mid-80s. I'm a little bit fearful that he's going to lose that dev trait. But you know, if we can push him as high as we can, make him gain as much as we can, then that should not be a problem. Nick Harris gets some points here. There we go. This is fantastic. Our center, Will Merrill, at right outside linebacker, also gets some points. It's now a 72 base with a +1. Lee Baylor product and Jay Ward gets some more points into the man-to-man category. And we're just trying to improve these players as much as we can, create as much depth and quality as we can. All right, everything said and done. Let's kick off the game, guys. US Bank Stadium once more, a home game against an away team, of course, the Cleveland Browns. The away team, Zaven Collins, and I'm not looking forward to playing this mid linebacker, because when he was with the Cardinals, he was always super crazy tough, really nasty to play against. And Kerem, Justin Jefferson, and our defensive line with Kenneth Murray Jr., number 9, hyping up the crowd here in the ever so silent room. I know that there's usually music playing, but when you're a creator and you're sort of filming, you get copyright struck all the time, which is why I turned it off. Now it's dead silent, which is a little bit awkward. But there we go. All right. The team is ready, I think. I'm ready, I think. Let's see if our defense can perform here against a 92 rated offense. This again is a quality team. Do we like the team? No. Would I like to beat them? Heck yeah. But we'll just have to take this play by play. Be focused. Do our best and try not to mess things up completely here. Gonna start towards the left-hand side. Run here with Alexander Madison. We're gonna test the waters here on the run game pretty quickly. Zaven Collins, number 25, coming from behind. Last week we had 112 yards on the season, 603. I like his determination, even if the production isn't always perfect. But we're doing what we can. Kaboom. Hard hit here on Jordan Addison. Who was there? Do you want to guess? Number 25, Zaven Collins. 0 versus 0, and got away quite well. Kerem with a good strong throw. Couldn't really get away from the attentions of the defensive players. But I wouldn't be too bothered about that. Gonna start with a right-hand side run here. Alexander Mattison. Okay, boom. And there's a gap towards the middle here that was opening up beautifully. Mattison finds the gap, goes in between. Secondary closes it extremely quickly, of course. But we can get a few yards done here. Very nice. Inside zone weak left-hand side. More an outside run. You know, this still counts as an inside run. But yeah, getting swallowed up here. It could have used some more space towards the outside. Let's go for another one. Left-hand side. I like that side. Christian Darrison, Ezra Cleveland doing a good job in creating space. Kablam. And 3,175 Cleveland Browns defensive players just swarming Alexander Mattison. There we go. 3rd and inches. Let's go with this. And here we go. Here's the snap. Coming across 57. That's Nolan Smith Jr. Snapped up from the Eagles. I don't know why they let him go. I couldn't really tell you. But insane. Pretty insane. But okay. Let's go. Alexander Mattison. Another run, left-hand side. Come on, I need a block here. Ooh, and that was a tough one. Coming from the right outside here. Very quick. Taking him down extremely quickly. Gonna be looking for Addison here. 2nd and 7. Nice. Number 23. Again, hard hit. Didn't really have the time to react. But we're just making progress. That is what counts. That is what counts. There we go. Nice space. Felt like the right would be good, but John Feliciano created space on the left. Could have probably should have gone there. And that is actually a cool fan there with the bearded dude on his belly. Left-hand side would have been, well, more or less spacious. Not really. But at least a little bit more. Okay, but off we go. Get some space, and there we go. Alexander Mattison. Close to getting free. Close to pushing away Greg Newsome of the 2nd. As we move ahead to the 2nd and 1. Alexander Mattison. There we go. This is great hard hit here from the left-hand side. Kavosi Smoke, the tackle, picking up an injury. That is not ideal. Not ideal, but we're going to do the best that we can here. And losing a defensive player, of course, is going to help us in our efforts. 1 second in the 1st quarter. Wow. What a timely injury, right? And there we go. We just step inside the final second of the 1st quarter. Alexander Mattison scores. That is really, really good. He is such a force to be reckoned with. And our offensive line is really doing quite well. Look at Feliciano there. Manhandling Zayvon Collins. Wow, Thornhill was in the backfield there. Shavarius Ward. Come on, D. Come on, D. All right, defense can't hold them this time. Well, this time, can't hold them. Momentum goes down. I really like the momentum meter. I think it can use some tweaking and fine-tuning, but in principle, I think the idea is absolutely awesome. I have heard that you can turn it off in Madden 24. I don't think I will. I did turn off the special passing that Madden 23 introduced. It was just, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. But the momentum is really nice, and it really shows how hard games can be when you're just up against a team. That just sets, oh my lord. All right, let's go. Ooh. Try to escape, but we lose 3 yards here. That was Madison getting down. I tried going for a stiff arm, but then too many players on me. Couldn't get the distance. All right, let's set up an inside zone. We're going to be going with a pass play here, though. Let's try the cross drag. Addison, maybe Jefferson. Third and 9. 4 yards on the pickup. Not a lot. Dry flood. Here we go. 2-minute warning. Let's see. Let's see. What do we like? Let's go with the gun verticals. Sowell, Hawkinson. Again, coverage is very, very good. 4th and 4. Do we believe in picking up 5 yards? Yes. Yes, I believe in our team. A shallow cross, TJ Hawkinson. Get towards the left. Get free. And get across the line. There we go. Very nice. They were trying to bum rush me. As you can see, breaking through, a lot of pressure. Myles Garrett. And just opened up TJ Hawkinson in the back. That was good. Justin Jefferson. Maybe Jordan Addison. Let's see. Slightly out of reach here. 6 and 7 for Kerem, who has been very clinical today. Let's go. Nigel Sowell. Again, Madison. We've got Addison. We've got Jefferson. A lot of options. Number 20. Greg Newsome, the second. Was waiting for him there. 3rd and 5. Nigel Sowell. Addison Hawkins. Again, a lot of good options. Oh, that was a throw out of the sack. A hard hit here. Myles Garrett breaking through. 57-yard field goal. We're going to attempt this, of course. Let's go. Ooh, slightly towards the left. But I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, so 10 and 7. Riley Patterson. Nice. Defense holds them. That is huge. That is really huge. And we're going to set up in a slant. Slant pattern. Jordan Addison holds on to the ball here. Can we get into field goal range once more? Do we have that in us? The verticals? I'd like to get Hawkinson. I doubt I will, but I'd like to get Hawkinson. Now, we're going to try something different here. Wide receiver screen. Let's try this. Let's just try this here. Ooh, smacked away. Yeah, they read us like a book. 23 seconds. Jordan Addison would be fantastic. Just breaking through. And there we go. This is what he brings to the team. Did you see that? He was quick. He was safe in the catch at the 34-yard line, moving the chains. Just getting away from the defense. Great catch. And then moving ahead. Well done, Kerem, and well done, Jordan Addison. Really moving us forward. Again, let's try and get Jefferson, or do we go for McKenzie? Gonna decide that when the ball is in the air. Throw out a sack. 2nd and 10. Had to get that away quickly. 14 seconds. Incomplete. Clock was stopped. I'd like to get Sowell. Off we go. Swallowed up. Timeout called. 7 seconds. I mean, we could try one more play, right? We could try that, but I'm not going to do that. I want to get the field goal. Let's just grab the points. There we go. Slightly to the right of the perfect zone. But that's okay. Get the ball away. Could be. All right, here we go. Defense stops them. That is gigantic, guys. Well done. 26-0. 3 minutes 49. That route is going to be blocked immediately. We're going to go the Rams counter. Can we get Hawkinson behind them? Oh, let's go down here. All right, 2nd and 1. 11 and 50 today, 126 yards for Karim, who is a Vikings legend in his own right, as of right now. Okay, what do we do? Let's go with an inside zone. Left-hand side. Off we go. So yeah, we get the first down. But 4 or 5 players, too much pressure on DeWayne McBride. Inside zone split. Left-hand side run. Off we go. Oh dear. This is gonna be blown up immediately. That was pretty clear. That was pretty clear. Let's go. All right, let's pick something else here. Let's go with this. Quick setup. Strike a 3-3. Let's go. Alexander Madison again, but we're going to be trying to fake him out with the route runners. Did you see the midline backers waiting? Zaven Collins was waiting in the middle. He was just really watching that route run. Knew what to do. Just closed it down very quickly and efficiently. I was hoping that there would be space between Feliciano and Cleveland, but there was nothing to be found. That is funny, actually. Cleveland. Fullback dive. Ben Skowronek, you're up, man. Show me what you got. 7 versus 13. I want to keep this drive going. And what a great run by Skowronek. That was nice. Number 43. Another first down. The former Los Angeles Rams wide receiver, now Vikings fullback, doing a good job. I like him because he's way more athletic and agile in comparison to CJ Ham, of course. This is awesome. I love the route that Jordan Addison goes here. When you watch it, you can see that the defense sticks with him and then just drops off, and that is the time when I just go for him. That was fantastic. That was really nice. Let's go with the gun dagger. Clock is ticking down here. Nigel Sowell, right hand side, would be the perfect spot for me to pick him out. We're just going to let the seconds run down here. Yeah, psych. Ooh, dropped. All right. Wasn't going to open up towards the right. Coverage was there, and I didn't want to risk an interception. 4th quarter. Here we go. Halfback dive. Left-hand side run. 5 minutes is what we still have to play in this game. And I don't want to give him any chance to run away with the score. 3rd and 7. Let's try another flood here. This is Addison. Feel like on the short route. 4th and 1, yeah. I was hoping that we'd get him free a little bit more and then just make him step over the line. He was just stopped right there. Fullback dive. Ben, you're up again. Come on. We're 6 points ahead. We can't rest yet. Take it down here. Very solid. Really solid. Again, could have gone left. The route on the right wasn't ideal. Felt like it would open up a little bit more, but space wasn't there. Never mind. Left-hand side run. We're just going to keep the clock ticking down to the 2-minute drill. If we can score a touchdown, then we're going to roll with it. 2nd and 9. That was not fantastic. Let's go with this here. Dalvin Tomlinson is grinning behind the helmet. Did you see that there? Against his former team. Just Get away from me. 3rd and 3. Can we have another one of those? Let's go with this. Halfback zone weak, left-hand side. A direct route run would be fantastic here. Let's go with his halfback dive. Reset, reset, reset. Ready? Oh dear. 4th and 1. All right, if we go for 16, then we're 9 points ahead. We're going to go for the field goal. We're going to go for the field goal. All right. Keep losing connection with my wireless connection here, which is weird. I don't know if you saw the pop-up, but that's what happened. I did the clickety-click, and that was that. All right. Let's see. All right, they push back. 14 and 60. 1 minute 38. Okay, we'll have to play this very cleverly. All right, here we go. Left-hand side run, Alexander Madison. Space, 1st down. Hold on to the ball, man. There we go. Timeout called by the Cleveland Browns. What do we need to do? We need to keep up the runs. We need to keep draining the clock. And we just have to make sure that, that we don't really lose too much of our momentum here. 1 minute 32. Clock will not run down on its own. We're gonna have to keep it running. The further we push, the more 1st downs we get, the harder this hurts. 2nd and inches, there we go. Timeout called. Of course they do that. And we're gonna be breaking through here with a... Let's go with a slight curve. Right-hand side. 94. I think 94 is Dalvin Tomlinson. Yeah, just fall flat on your bum. Doesn't matter to me. You pick up a 1st down. Pushing forward. This is great. Halfback zone weak. Left-hand side. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Ezra Cleveland with a fantastic block. Sadly, not really getting him away. 2nd and 7. 14 and 16. We don't want to have a turnover. Don't want to have a turnover. That would kill us. That would kill the game. We also don't want to score a field goal. Why? Well, quite simple. Because they could get back at us pretty easily. Oh, there. Oh, there. There we go. 3rd and 3. There's a few rushes right there. Where are my direct routes? Why don't I have direct routes anymore? I want to have that. There we go. This one looks good. 27, 26, 25. The clock is ticking down here. And Alexander Madison picking up another 1st down. And there we go. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Timeout. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, there we go. We're going to be taking the field goal, though. Adding insult to injury. Just to rub it in. 51-yarder. All right. Let's try and get this. Looks good. The question is the distance good enough? And I think it is. There we go. Field goal, and we go ahead. Let's make the score look decisive. Or a little bit more decisive. 19 versus 14. 5-point difference. We overcome the Cleveland Browns, a team that is way better than we are. Really nice. Really nice job by the defense. So there we go. 2 touchdowns by Deshaun Watson. 60% completion rate. 0 for Kerem. But 73% completion rate. We're just a little bit more cautious with the passing. Alexander Madison, running the team into the ground today, 5.2 on average. Nick Chubb, 4.0. Very nice. Receiving side, Jordan Addison, 109 yards. Sadly, no touchdowns, but he was extremely valuable for our progress. Nigel Sowell, TJ Hawkins, Alexander Madison, Justin Jefferson, only one. Okay, no sacks allowed. Solo tackles, Martin Emerson Jr. Total tackles, Zaven Collins, no surprise, Greg Newsome the second, and Martin Emerson. Tackles for loss, quite a few. No sacks and no interceptions today. So here we are, 5-3. We're seriously taking the top of the NFC North right now. The Green Bay Packers away next week, going to be challenging, but I think we can get this done. We currently have very good momentum going for us, and we just beat the team that is just on paper really way better than we are. Plus, we also have a new ability unlocked for Raheem Kindley here. This is great. What do we want to give him? Ball carriers, kick returns, yeah, similar to the ones that we have with Nigel Sowell here. So players with this ability to recover from the effects of fatigue at an increased rate between plays, we're going to go for this. I want to have him as fit as possible most of the time. Currently wide receiver number 4. And yeah, with that said, I enjoyed today's game greatly. I hope you did as well. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and helps me, as you know. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.